Okay, welcome to this episode of Hunt Florida TV. I'm Tony Young, your host, and on this episode, I thought we'd go over how to cover your scent. If you're deer hunting or hog hunting, it's very important to cover your scent. Because hogs and deer can really smell, and if they smell you, you're not going to see them, so you're not going to be successful. No matter how you cover your scent, none of that can take the place of playing the wind. It's very important, the area that you're going to hunt, know which direction, that day or for that hunt that the wind's going to be blowing out of, and make sure that, you try your best to approach, your stand or your blind, the opposite side that the wind's coming from, okay? And also so that you're set up to where, you never really know, where the animals are going to come from. But in most cases, if you've done your scouting, you have an idea probably what direction they're going to come from. And so you want to definitely position yourself to where you're up in a stand or you're in a ground blind or something, to where, the wind is in your face. And the wind is going to be blowing from the direction that the animals hopefully are going to be coming from. And you want to try to approach that stand, from that opposite direction, so that that they don't smell you. But anyway, some things that you can do to try to cover your scent, because oftentimes the wind will swirl a little bit, or maybe there won't be that much wind. It'll be kind of calm, and in that case, it's a little tough, especially if it's going to be like a if you're bow hunting or something, and you're gonna have to get close to the animal to make the shot. There's a lot of products out there, a lot of different brands, different things that you can use. They're all good. Again, all different kind of brands. I've got, as you see, a bunch of them. Some of them make you smell like a pine tree. Some of them, you can spray on yourself, and it just kind of takes. It doesn't really smell like anything. It kind of takes all your scent away. Some of them have this really good fresh turned earth, this dirt smell, which I just happen to really like. I just like the way it smells. And again, all the different brands make that one. You got some of them that make you smell like acorns. So maybe that might be good earlier in the fall, when the acorns are dropping. And then there's some other scents, that make you smell like an animal. You've got deer urine right here that you can spray in your boots or whatever to cover up your scent. You've also got fox urine. They also make raccoon urine. So all different things you can use. But again, none of that stuff can take the place of playing the wind. And another thing, covering your scent doesn't just start and end with, with spraying yourself down with any of those products. You've really got to make sure that you're pretty scent-free, all the way from the get-go. And what I'm talking about is, I oftentimes take a shower before I go hunting. For you non-hunters out there, that might seem kind of strange. You might think that you would shower after you go hunting, but I really want to make sure that I eliminate any scents out there. And it's important to use, and again, it doesn't matter what brand, but a scent-free soap is what you need to use. Okay, here's something that we use. Definitely we use it mostly all year, but definitely during the deer hunting season when it really matters. So we use a scent-free soap. Sometimes I even, I don't have too much hair, like some people have, but sometimes I even will use soap in place of shampoo, on certain mornings or whatnot. But anyway, it's important to use a scent-free soap. And don't use, guys, don't use any cologne. That's obvious to most of us, but maybe beginning hunters it might not be. Women, don't use any perfume when you're going to go hunting. Don't use any hairspray. It's also important to use a scent-free deodorant, right there, unscented. Use a scent-free deodorant when you're going to go hunting. Again, don't use a deodorant that's going to make you smell good. Use something that's not going to have any scent. And also, very important to wash all of your hunting clothes in a in a scent-free. And again, there's different brands out there, but the important part is right here, free of perfumes and dyes. So that's what you want right there. When you do your laundry, you know, you got liquid detergent, you've got, you know, granular detergent, but it doesn't matter what you use. But the important part is after you do your laundry, you know, when you're done with your clothes and you're going to put them up, you know, make sure they don't have any smell. Okay, and then that's another thing too. Those dryer sheets that a lot of people use, you know, to kind of keep your clothes from being wrinkled. Those, you know, either you can use those, that's fine, but use the unscented ones, okay? Because most of them are scented, and it kind of gives it that I don't know, that flowery kind of smell. But you don't want that. So if you're going to use one of those dryer sheets, make sure that it's unscented, okay? And a lot of us hunters keep our clothes in one of these rubber totes right here. I always keep it in the back of the truck during hunting season, and I'm always prepared to go hunting in any circumstance. I mean, whether it's warm outside, whether it's really cold, even if it's raining. So I'm always prepared. And so here's some of the stuff that I have. And again, I've washed all of these clothes in that scent-free detergent. And a little trick that I do, especially during this time of year, when I'm trimming the Christmas tree, I save some of these branches right here, and how you doing, girl? I layer them within my clothes, in my tote here. So I got some rain gear right here. Here's some pants. Here's a top in case it's raining. I'll put this down here at the bottom, all the way down, and then I'll take something like this and I'll stick it right here. All right. Let's see. I've got some warmer weather clothes. You know, just a camouflage long sleeve shirt and some camouflage, you know, jeans, if you will, long pants. I'll put those in there. That's, you know, I'll wear that definitely if it's warm, especially in the beginning of the season. And again, I'll take another one of these things, put it right in between. Here's a chamois long sleeve shirt in case it gets a little bit colder. See, notice how I just layer that stuff in there. Here's some really good high-tech long johns, some pants and a top if I need that. Got that in there. And here is some fleece. So, got some fleece bottoms. They're not camouflage, but you know, normally I'll wear something like my coveralls right there over the whole thing. So anyway, here's some fleece bottoms, a fleece top. And last but not least, my coveralls right here. And it just does fit in there. And put this on top here. Close it up. Keep unwanted scents from getting in. All right. So that's just a little trick I do that I've been doing over the years, you know, around the holiday season. But again, you know, cover your scent when you're hunting deer and hogs, and you know it starts from you know, using unscented soap, unscented deodorant, making sure that all of your hunting clothes are all washed in you know, in unscented detergent. And then of course, if you want to, you can spray yourself down before you go in the woods with a variety of different cover scents. So that's about it. I'm Tony Young. Thank you for tuning in to Hunt Florida TV. Have a great season. Happy holidays.